Social media. Love it. All over it. There is no denying that it has changed the way we live our lives forever. I am going to be hearing from 3 college students about their thoughts on social media and whether it has had a positive or negative impact on their lives. With the rise in the use of the internet over the last decade, the amount of social media accounts we have has also increased.
Yes, I do have social media sites. I have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram and Snapchat.
Yes, I do have social media sites. I have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Snapchat.
Yeah, I do have some social media sites. I have both a Facebook and a Twitter.
My favourite social media site, well I have 2, Instagram and Snapchat.
My favourite social media site is Twitter because it gives me the chance to interact with stars such as Nicki Minaj, who's my favourite.
I'd say I don't really have a favourite, but the one I use the most is probably Facebook.
What I like about Instagram is that you can upload pictures and have a cool Instagram feed and look at celebrities. Snapchat, I think Snapchat's just an easy way of contacting people. It's quite funny with the filters.
And the reason that I probably say Facebook is mostly because it's the only one that I have that all of my friends have as well. So.
Yeah, there are downsides to them because it's all based off pictures, so there's a lot of pressure.
There are a few downsides to Twitter because there's a lot of arguments and there's a lot of stuff that you don't always want to say, but you can't help what you say because sometimes people can retweet something onto your timeline.
Yeah, there are quite a few downsides, but the main one for me probably being like the interface of it. It can be quite confusing at times.
It is clear there are many pros and cons to social media, but do the negatives outweigh the positives?
Yeah, I do believe there are pressures such as, body image and people trying to look a certain way.
I do believe there are pressures that come from social media, such as trying to fit in or ideally look like everybody else. Like I feel like a lot of girls are trying to look like a certain celebrity or...
I'd have to say, yeah, there are pressures that come from social media, but I won't say that I'm affected by them as such.
I have been influenced. I went and bought a High Smile, which a lot of celebrities say is very good, but surprisingly didn't work.
I haven't felt pressured by anything I've seen on social media because I kind of have my own mindset and I don't really let that get to me.
On occasion, yeah, I'm convinced by things I see online, mostly in terms of products that I'll tend to buy. Like if I see a new game being really popular with people, I'll often buy the game myself.
There is obviously a lot of bad which comes with having an online presence, but it doesn't end there.
I've never been cyberbullied. I think as a kid there was this one time I was being bullied and they used Facebook to say everything, but that's about it. I've heard of cyberbullying as well from other people and horrible headlines like before you commit suicide and stuff like that.
I have been cyberbullied myself and I have seen people being cyberbullied and it takes a while to get over, but I think eventually when you realise that if you don't let people drag you down then...
Have I ever been cyberbullied myself? No. Have I seen cyberbullying? Yes.
Despite all this, it is possible to find good within the bad.
Yeah, I do watch a few YouTubers and I have seen a few YouTubers.
Yeah, I watch quite a few YouTubers.
Yeah, I used to be obsessed with Zoella and is it Thatcher Joe, Tanya Burr, all them, but now I just watch Natalie Paris and I think it's Shani Grimmin.
The one I watch most is probably a mix of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. What I like about Markiplier is his comedic energy. And what I like about Jacksepticeye is again his energy, but also his ability to switch between being really serious and then being super comedic and jumping off a bloody wall or something. Jacksepticeye, yes, I would say he influences me in the way that I try to think about life.
My favourite online star, well I have 2, Shani Grimmin and Natalie Paris. I like that they're very positive and they have cool style. Yeah, they do influence me in a way because they have good style and I get a lot of inspiration off them and they just influence you to think a bit better and more positive.
Some popular names mentioned, but why are they so well known?
Well, for Natalie Paris, I believe she's rose to fame so fast because she's good looking, she's had surgery, I think she's 16 or 17, yeah, she's had the surgeries and she has the hourglass figure, big lips, all the hair and stuff like that, so I think that's why she's so famous, because a lot of people go for people who look good. But Shani, I think she's rose to fame so fast because she's dead down to earth and honest about things she's reviewing, and she's really funny as well. I think YouTubers have rose to fame in recent years because YouTube's really popular, and so social media as well, and people are always on their phones, so you're going to need something to watch and keep you occupied.
I think YouTube has become so big in recent years due to the impact of social media. Social media is a lot bigger than it was back in the day.
I think the reason YouTube has become big in recent years is that it's mostly due to the ability to reach a mass audience, an audience that's worldwide, much like when television first became popular. And especially now the internet is starting to phase out television as a form of entertainment, so I'd say that's why, especially mixed with the algorithm that YouTube tends to use. It can be both a blessing and a curse. If you gain popularity, you gain it quick. But if you don't, you're left in the dust to die pretty much.
I have found out from Hannah, Stephen and Kieran that social media can be both a blessing and a curse. Each one of us uses it for different reasons, which is what makes it so unique. We know there is no limit on social media and what it can be used for, so we can expect big and exciting things from it in the years to come.